Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den here on a snowy Tuesday night. The Greater Latrobe Wildcats are at home facing one of their rivals in all sports, the Franklin Regional Panthers. And this is a big game in section for the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. I'm Bill Brown. I'll be joined by Mike Yandrick and our production team of Tristan Borland, who is the producer, King Richard Hillwig, who does everything but is camera operator tonight. He'll also have an interview for us. And Zach Miller also on camera. So we'll be bringing you this game tonight. And Mike, should be a good one. Over the years, these two teams have always put up great games here and away.
I think they have a name for this rivalry, Route 22 Showdown, I think. Is that it? Yeah, so... You know, Franklin Regional this year lost two great players. They're both playing college, Rankin and Ralph, sorry, no disrespect. So they're a rebuilding type team right now, but they're dangerous too. Even though their section record's only 1-3, all it takes is an upset victory, so the Wildcats could be on their toes tonight.
Latrobe comes in here with an 11-1 record overall, 3-1 in the section. Their only loss to the first place team in the section, that being Uniontown. Uniontown 9-3, 4-0 in the section. And as Mike said, Franklin Regional at 1-3 in the section, 5-6 overall. But you look back at last year, Franklin Regional got to the WPIAL finals and then made their way to the PIAA finals. They played in both finals last year.
Yeah, that was the best run they had since '97 when they had Aaron Lovelace, and they went all the way to Hershey that year. So, yeah, great job last year by Franklin Regional.
Their coach is Jesse Reed, and so as Mike said, they're kind of in a rebuilding mode here this year. They're standing right now in 6th place in 5A Section 1 standings. Again, Uniontown is number 1, Latrobe at number 2, 11-1 and 3-1 in the section. And the Wildcats coming off a big victory over the weekend, went to Penn Trafford and knocked them off.
Yes, that was
a
huge.
Big win.
Yes, it was. Especially winning on the road this time of year, it always pays off come down to stretch time.
And we have not had the boys in action here to point out that they were also winners of the Shenandoah Christmas Tournament. That's out in the state of Indiana. They won all 3 games out there, so that goes on their resume as well as a pretty big victory for them.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the administration, coaching staff, Wildcat basketball community to make that happen. They got to see the original Hoosiers gym at Milan High School when they were out there.
How cool would that be?
That's a great team building experience going on the road for a tournament like that. It's a great job by the Wildcats.
So we'll see what Latrobe and Franklin Regional can do in this game tonight. Coming up, Richard will have a pregame interview with Coach Brad Wetzel, and we'll have the starting lineups. Looks like a nice crowd filing in here for, as we said, a snowy Tuesday night. We're going to take a break right now, and we'll be back with more of our pregame. And we want to mention that our pregame is brought to you by St. Vincent College. St. Vincent College is a first-tier liberal arts college that prepares students for successful careers and meaningful lives. Explore more than 60 major programs of study and learn how this personalized education is an affordable option, with 100% of freshmen receiving scholarship aid. Schedule a campus tour at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that is www.stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College, together we rise. And we will be back with more pregame right after this.
Today's interview on the Wildcats Network is only possible through the support of Team Steve Lamani at Realty One Group. Team Steve Lamani at Realty One Group offers unparalleled knowledge of the Westmoreland real estate market. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned seller, Steve Lamani at Realty One Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Give the team a call at 724-972-1543 or via email at steve@teamlamani.com. Thank you, Steve Lamani, for your generous support of the Wildcats Network.
Now joined by Greater Latrobe head coach Brad Wetzel ahead of their game tonight against the Franklin Regional Panthers. And coach, you guys have won 6 in a row since your loss and your only loss of the season against Uniontown. What have you noticed from the team's bounce back and kind of resilience that you've seen during this stretch of games?
Well, that's a good question, Rich. I've seen that resilience, really from the beginning. I remember the Hempfield game. I thought the fourth quarter we really, squandered a a lead and then up 6 and then went down and then we went up 12. So this team just really has shown that resilience all year. Over at Mars, we had a difficult time up until halftime, came out storming second half, and that's been on display, I would say, half a dozen times this year. This team just really doesn't give up the fight, understands that games will have an ebb and flow to it. Testament to that was over at PT, down at halftime. Difficult, tempo wasn't really necessarily what we would like, but just kind of, grounded out and knuckled down and built up to a 10-point lead there with about a minute to go. So it was, it's been a good sign about these guys. They just keep coming.
You mentioned various different games this year. There have been moments this year where it seems like you guys haven't played your cleanest basketball, and there have been moments where you guys have had some moments where shots aren't falling, but the defensive pressure has really kept you guys in games into the later stages where you guys ultimately find your groove. What can you say about the way that you guys have been playing defense as of late?
Yeah, I just think there are times when I feel our defense is certainly far ahead of our offensive production. I think offensively we got a lot of room to improve, and I think we've made some improvements. I think over at PT, believe it or not, I thought offensively we did a better job of spacing, of setting screens, but we're still not reading how to come off a screen real well yet. We're still not, when we do read how to pop off a screen, we're not necessarily seeing that guy making a basket cut. We saw it a couple times there at PT that gave us some easy basket, but I think there's a lot of room for improvement. But you're right, Rich. From the get, our bread's buttered with our defensive pressure, and I think the kids realize that, and it's come in handy in a lot of games this year.
You touched on the offensive side of the ball. I feel like the one thing that has been going well for you guys over the past month and change has been being able to use John as kind of that facilitator, but also him being able to drive and then kick out to the open shooters, and then them being able to make the plays. What have you noticed from John, the way that he's seeing the floor as of late, as that facilitator, but also kind of that driver to the rim?
Yeah, I think it's been a process. It's not an easy thing to be a point guard in our system. We've only had a handful that have had multiple years of experience, and the ones that get it, kind of become the engine, and their job is to get the ball to guys who can put the ball in the hole. And I think John's had several games where he's had double-digit assists, and that's what he likes to do. He likes to, just facilitate and get the ball to our scorers. And I think the better he gets at that, the better our team offensively will get. So I do see, like you said, a comfort level that wasn't there last year, and hopefully it can even improve this year.
We touched on it the last time we talked about you guys have that comeback cat kind of feature, which is definitely a benefit, no doubt. But it also seems like you guys are comfortable playing in tight fourth quarter games when maybe you're not down, but it's a tie game, it's close. What can you attribute that sense of comfort to playing in those close games?
Well, I think the credit really goes to experience. I think these guys believe in each other, they believe in the system. And once that's the case, I mean, they go out to the floor. What I really like is a lot of times as a coach, you'll have a timeout, you'll call the guys in, and here's the scenario, this is what we want to do. And then inevitably, our guys will then go out into the floor and then have their own huddle. And you can just kind of see that the leadership being displayed by different guys at different moments, but the fact they're all pulling the rope in the same direction. And I think that's a real crucial thing for us to become the team that we're capable of.
And you guys face off against Franklin Regional tonight in the continuation of the Route 22 rivalry. A big section game tonight as well. What will you guys have to do to get your 7th in a row and get the continuation win in the Route 22 rivalry?
Well, I think we have to out-rebound them. That's one thing that this team is. I would say if there's been one constant with this team, like you said, we've played some basketball that hasn't been error-free. We've had some moments, but the one constant we've had with any game that's been good has been we get to the glass, we crash the boards, and that's from all 5 positions. And so we got to out-rebound them, and we certainly don't want the game to be their pace. We want to try to speed them up a little bit. So I think tonight, hopefully we can do that in different ways. Because if they're comfortable and they're set, they're a dangerous team. They had PT down by 13 on PT's floor. They They had some other games late into the fourth quarter where they could have won and didn't. I think the record's not clear as far as how dangerous they really are. So we want to make sure that from the very get, don't usually say this, but I think getting out of the gate hard and fast tonight is important.
Coach Wetzel, thank you and best of luck against Franklin Regional.
Thanks a lot, Rich.
Okay, our thanks to Richard Hillwig and Coach Brad Wetzel for that pregame look at tonight's game and where the Latrobe Wildcats are heading into this game tonight. Another big section meeting. We were checking on the Greater Latrobe girls. They're at Indiana tonight, and at last word, they trailed Indiana 45-44 with something like 28 seconds left in the game. We're going to try to get you the outcome of that one as well. Brad Wetzel in his 23rd season here as head coach at Greater Latrobe. They went down. They fell.
They're down by 2, less than a minute to go, Bill.
Well,
the Wildcat ladies.
Hopefully it can pull it out. That would be a big win for them tonight at Indiana, one of the teams ahead of them in the standings in their section. Latrobe in second place in the boys 5 section 1, as they have only one loss. Their only loss of the season to Uniontown. So what are you looking for here tonight, Mike?
Consistency. And Coach Wetzel, King Richard, great interview with him. He hit the nail on the head. Guard plays where it's at, and it's not easy to do that in our system because it's like controlled chaos. We're going to be full court pressing, fast breaking and all that. So the tempo of the game coming out the gates doesn't mean firing up a bunch of shots. It's being under control and playing our system, which has been working. I know I say this a lot because I respect Coach Wetzel, but this might be one of his best coaching jobs so far. Again, the younger kids up to date with the program, the history. I like how he brought the 79 team back. The younger players saw that. They played hard that night. And 11-1 is 11-1. So
that's right. That's absolutely right.
But yeah, this might be a trap game, just like when the Steelers play the Browns. You never know. So it's a rivalry. Anything could happen.
This is as big a rivalry for Greater Latrobe as recently, at least, has been. It's been just the same in football and all sports.
Yeah, Salem and Hempfield, since they went to different classifications, you're right. It's been Franklin and PT, or actually PT's even different.
Yep.
Yeah. No, they're in the same section again this year. But yeah, definitely big rivalry tonight.
We're waiting for the starting lineups for tonight's game. And we're just moments away, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more of the pregame here from the Wildcat Network.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start, and begin your ambitious journey today.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start, and begin your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
We're back here at the Wildcat Den. We're ready for the playing of our national anthem and the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. So we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer here at Greater Latrobe Senior High School.
The athletes, coaches, and officials are all guests of Greater Latrobe High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask that all in attendance to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask if you are able to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the performance of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Wildcat Pep Band. And here we go. Let's get this contest started with the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. Up first, our visitors, the Franklin Regional Panthers. Starting at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 0, Jack Spagnol. At forward, a 6-foot 2-inch senior, number 1, Jonah Johnston. Starting at guard, a 6-foot 1-inch senior, number 10, Connor Crossy. At guard, a 5-foot 9-inch sophomore, number 15, Anthony Mitchell. And starting at forward, a 6-foot 1-inch senior, number 35, Andrew Damola. The Panthers are led by assistant coaches Michael Simmons, Joe McGinn, Lucas Poole, and Austin Dieter. They're led by head coach Jesse Reed. And now, please welcome our Greater Latrobe Wildcats. Representing the orange and black, at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 2, Max Butler. A forward, 6'4" junior, number 5, Ian DeServe. At point guard, a 6'1" senior, number 10, John Wetzel. At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 15, Andy Tatch. And rounding out the Wildcat lineup, at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Kyle McNeil. Assistant coaches for the Wildcats are Eric Butler, Ryan Yarosik, Tom.
So there you have the starting lineups for tonight. We want to mention that our first quarter sponsor, Team Steve Lamani Realty One Group, your local real estate experts. Team Steve Lamani at Realty One Group offers unparalleled knowledge of the Westmoreland real estate market. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned seller, Steve Lamani at Realty One Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Give them a call at 724-972-1543 or via email at steve@teamlamani.com. And thank you to Steve Lamani for your generous support of the Wildcats Network. So it will be Ian DeSerbe, jumping center here against Jonah Johnston. And we are ready for tonight's game. Greater Latrobe, Franklin Regional. We thank you for joining us for this game. And immediately Anthony Mitchell has the ball but loses it out of bounds, and it will go to Latrobe. So it's Andy Tash who will be inbounding for Greater Latrobe to John Wetzel. Those two, Kyle McNeil, Max Butler, and Ian DeSerbe, are the starting lineup for Greater Latrobe. Butler just over 60 points away from 1,000 for his career as he continues to close in on that milestone. Butler drives through the middle. And nice pass to Ian DeSerbe. He can't get the basket. What a great behind the back pass, though, by Max Butler.
Great vision. He just knew he was going to be there. Good hands on defense.
And Butler gets the steal, and now they'll try to get it ahead to DeSerbe. So Max Butler with a great pass and a steal already in this game. Tries to feed down into Kyle McNeil, and we may have, no. The foul is on Andrew DeVola, his first for Franklin Regional. 1 minute into the game so far, no score. Nice pass underneath. Ian DeSerbe from Kyle McNeil. DeSerbe gets the basket, and Latrobe is on top.
Great play underneath the hoop. Screen the screener.
And they have the full court pressure giving Franklin Regional some problems.
Almost got a 10.
And throwing up a three-pointer is Jack Spagnol, but it won't go. And Butler with the rebound to Wetzel. Wetzel ahead to DeSerbe, down low. And with the short hook, and Ian DeSerbe now with 4 points. And Latrobe on top that quickly.
It's nice to see a post player get some points like that early.
DeVola with a nice pass, but it's blocked. That was Andy Tash who had the block for Latrobe. And we're going to get our first foul. Going to the line is Jonah Johnston.
Got the replay here.
Tash gets up and knocks it away.
Great block by Tash.
And Johnston gets the first. Jonah Johnston, the leading scorer for Franklin Regional in their last game. Misses the second, but controlled by Franklin Regional. That is Connor Crossy. Spagnol to Mitchell. Mitchell working against John Wetzel. Going to say he traveled. So Latrobe gets the ball on the turnover. They lead it 4-1 here as we're 2 minutes into the first period.
King Richard got the replay here. Yep, picked up his pivot foot.
And to serve to Kyle McNeil. McNeil with a short drive back out front to Tash. Now Wetzel to Butler. Nice feed underneath to McNeil. To serve, looking for the pass. He gets it. Cross court to Tash. Tries a reverse layup. No good. DeVola comes away with the ball for Franklin Regional. And he gets it ahead. And it goes through the hand of Jonah Johnson. But hitting from outside is Anthony Mitchell. He hits the three. And it's tied at 4.
Get a hustle.
Franklin Regional gets the ball. And we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Andy Tash. That will send Jonah Johnston to the line.
Another teaching point there, Bill. Even though we had the turnover, anytime you have a play like that, never throw it towards the other team's basket. He threw it right up in the air at half court. So great hustle. Actually, he could have saved the ball. He was that close.
Johnston misses the first. He has 1 point in the game. 4-4. About 3 minutes in. Johnston hits the second. And Franklin Regional has their first lead, 5-4. Max Butler out front. John Wetzel. Wetzel looking to drive. Nice feed to DeSerb. Can't get the basket, though. And Franklin Regional comes away with it. And that is Connor Crossy. And it was Crossy who gets the basket for Franklin Regional, and they lead it 7-4.
That was a good left hand by Crossy.
Driving in, putting up the shot is DeSerb. Gets his own rebound, but still can't get it to go. DeVola gets it ahead to Jack Spagnol, runs into Max Butler, and he will get the basket. So Jack Spagnol has 2 in the game, and it's a 9-4 Franklin Regional lead. Butler puts up the shot, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Anthony Mitchell comes away with it for Franklin Regional. Tries to feed it off, but hands it instead to Wetzel, and they have a 3-on-1. Nice feed underneath to Kyle McNeil, and McNeil gets his first 2 points of the game.
Great 3-on-1 fast break there by John Wetzel and McNeil with the finish.
Jonah Johnston gets it ahead to DeVola, and Andrew DeVola with the basket. So Brad Wetzel wants a timeout. Franklin Regional up 11-6, 3:31 remaining first period. We'll be back with more first half action after this.
I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Den now. As we said, Franklin Regional on top 11-6. Dom Scarton is in the game for Greater Latrobe. Johnny Wetzel with the 3-point, and he nails it. So Wetzel with his first points of the game cuts the lead to 11-9. In the game for Franklin Regional right now is Colin Holt.
I like the confidence by John hitting that 3 early, too.
That should help with his confidence as well.
Marshall Thundering Herd next year.
Yep. So Colin Holt will inbound. Also in the game now is Logan Walter, number 11. And they want a towel to clean up some perspiration or something that's on the floor.
With our junior pro program, I always wonder why they don't have a couple of the kids. They probably love to do it, have towels on the baseline for stuff like that.
That's true.
Like, remember the old Boston Garden? And they always had somebody come out there.
So Colin Holt will be inbounding to Logan Walter.
I'm riding the high from last year's Celtic World Championship, so I'm trying to get every moment I can out of it.
Well, you look pretty good this year, too.
Yes.
Oh, the steal taken there by Don Scarton. And Latrobe coming back the other way. Kyle McNeil with a long-range shot, no good. It goes off a couple of players, but McNeil hustling down court to get the ball. Scarton has trouble picking it up, and eventually we're going to get a tie-up. We're not. Franklin Regional comes away with it, and getting the basket is Crossy. Connor Crossy. Was that a 3?
Yes.
Latrobe comes back underneath.
Those 50-50 plays. It's going to make or break this game.
So the foul is on Logan Walter. Max Butler will inbound underneath. Franklin Regional with the lead, 14-9 right now. DeSerb out front to Wetzel. Max Butler puts up the three-pointer. No good, and with the rebound, Jonah Johnston. And here comes Colin Holt now to Davola. Back out front to Walter. Walter, a freshman, or a sophomore, I should say. Davola tries to feed underneath and gets it. Nice reverse layup by Crossy. Crossy now with 7 points in the game. Feed underneath to Ian DeSerb, but he just can't get the basket to go. And coming back the other way, that's Connor Crossy. Puts up the shot, no good. But with the rebound is Jonah Johnston. And suddenly it's an 18-9 Franklin Regional lead. Wetzel with the drive, tries to put up the shot, and he's going to draw the foul from Colin Holt, I believe. That's his first. So Johnny Wetzel will go to the line. Wetzel with 3 points in the game so far. He had a three-pointer. 1:20 remaining first period. Wetzel misses the first. Coming into the game now, Sawyer Butina. Andy Tash is back in as well. So 22, Dylan Carr is in the game for Franklin Regional. Wetzel hits the second. 18-10 with just under a minute 20 remaining. And the ball fighting for it and getting it is Jonah Johnston. Feed underneath to Logan Walter. Can't get the shot to go.
Yeah, again, those 50-50 balls, Franklin Regional is early. Something Coach Wetzel is definitely going to address.
So Carr is called for the foul. That's his first. 18-10. Franklin Regional on top here with just over a minute remaining in the first period. Johnny Wetzel trying to drive inside. And another foul now on Logan Walter. That's his second. And Wetzel will go to the line. Latrobe had the early lead here. Franklin Regional comes roaring back. Connor Crossy, as we said, with 7 points. Jonah Johnston with 4. Wetzel hits the first. And Brady Prohovic is into the game now for Greater Latrobe. Wetzel misses the second. The rebound is taken by Dylan Carr. Franklin Regional coming the other way. Trying to put up the shot is Jonah Johnston, and he gets it to go. Johnston now with 6 points in the game. Brady Prohovic to Wetzel, 40 seconds left in the first period. Tash to Butina. To Wetzel, tries to put up the shot, and he's going to draw the foul. And I believe that is going to be on Connor Crossy.
John Wetzel is definitely playing physical, trying to get to the rack.
So Crossy's first foul. Wetzel again at the line. He's hit 2 of 3 so far. Misses that one. 30 seconds left in the first period. Franklin Regional up 9, 20-11. Wetzel with the second. And Weber Rankin is in the game now.
If he would have got to that ball, that wouldn't have been a foul, but yeah, they had to call that.
So the foul is on John Wetzel. A couple of sophomores in the backcourt here, Walter and Weber Rankin. Rankin tries to drive inside. Tash with the block. That's his second.
It's got a good vertical. It goes straight up, too.
So it will be Connor Crossy inbounding to Jonah Johnston. And driving inside, back out front. 3-point attempt at the buzzer by Jonah Johnston, no good, but Franklin Regional comes up with 20 first period points. They lead it 20-12. And we'll be back with second period action from the Wildcat Den in just a moment.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Back here at the Wildcat Den, ready for second period action. Greater Latrobe and Franklin Regional. The second period is brought to you by the Latrobe Bulletin. For as little as 35 cents a day, the Latrobe Bulletin will keep you up to date with all the news and stories from the local area. So sign up for your subscription today, www.latrobebulletin.com. And thank you to the Latrobe Bulletin for sponsoring the Wildcats Network. 20-12 our score. Latrobe gets the ball here to start the second period. Same starting lineup that started the game for Latrobe. Ian DeServe feeds it inside to Max Butler. He's surrounded, still gets a shot up, and he'll draw a foul. Just wouldn't fall. So Max Butler is scoreless in the game so far. John Wetzel has 6 for Latrobe. Ian DeServe has 4. And for Franklin Regional, Connor Crossy is the leading scorer with 7. 6 for Jonah Johnston. And 3 for Anthony Mitchell. Butler, as we said, closing in on 1,000 points for his career. He hits the first. Did all the brothers hit 1,000? Do you know, Mike?
Yes, the previous 3 did.
So that would be Austin, Bryce, and Landon.
Yep. Landon's having a good year at Coker University, and Bryce is coaching at West Liberty right now.
Latrobe gets the rebound off the miss, and trying to drive inside is Johnny Wetzel, and he draws a foul, and that's got to be on Jonah Johnston. So that's his first foul.
We have an NBA type referee coach discussion there. I don't know what they were talking about. But
Johnny Wetzel has hit 3 of 5 free throws so far. 20-13, Franklin Regional on top here, early second period.
Come on, John, you got this.
And gets the second. So it's 20-14.
Oh, get that.
The ball goes, oh, what a nice save. And coming down the other way, and Ian DeSerb with the block on Connor Crossy. Crossy looked like would get the easy layup, but DeSerb,
great hustle,
cuts him off and blocks the shot. That's 3 blocks for Latrobe now. Crossy working against Kyle McNeil, drives inside and doesn't get the layup. DeSerb gets it quickly to Max Butler, and he goes inside and gets the basket. Nice move by Butler.
Got that Euro step.
And he's got 3 points now in this second period, and Latrobe trapping Anthony Mitchell. And a timeout is called by Franklin Regional. So Latrobe cutting away at the lead. 2016 is the
Look
score.
Look at that
now.
Euro. Nice replay, King Richard.
Yep. So, timeout, 20-16. We'll be back with more Wildcat basketball in a moment.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
And there you see the cheerleaders here tonight for the home game here at the Wildcat Den. Latrobe with pressure coming down now is Weber Rankin. Back out front to Anthony Mitchell. Puts up the jumper from the foul line. Andy Tash with the rebound, and here comes Latrobe. Ian DeSerb. Cross court to Max Butler. Butler with the spin move and the layup. Nice move by Max Butler.
He set that up beautifully with his footwork. Used his body to seal the defender. Great finish by Max.
He had no points in the first period. He has 5 here in the second. And Johnny Wetzel almost with the steal. And the lead now for Franklin Regional, which had been 10 at one point, is now cut down to 2.
Bardini's replay. Nice spin move. Max sold that left foot, used his body. Great finish.
So it will be Connor Crossy inbounding for the Panthers. Trying to find DeVola. Andrew DeVola.
Think he plays football, Bill?
I think so. I believe he does. I thought that was, yes, it is.
Yeah, over and back.
So the turnover for Franklin Regional. Latrobe will have a chance to at least tie the game here.
Bardini's replay. All 3 were across the timeline, so that is backcourt. Great call by the refs. Good call by the refs.
So Johnny Wetzel at the top of the key to Max Butler. And he gets the short runner to go, and now he has
nice effort
7 points. And Latrobe has tied up this game 20-20, mostly on the efforts of Max Butler.
1-2 cuff.
7 points.
Switches hands beautifully. Him and John are doing a conservative effort to go to the hole tonight, and it's great to see that.
Then with the steal, Kyle McNeil ahead to DeSerb, and he gets the layup, and what are they going to call? They call him for a charge. So the basket will not count, and Franklin Regional will inbound. Jack Spagnol back in the game for Dom Scarton is in the game now as Ian DeSerb. So it is Anthony Mitchell.
Get that.
And trying to get it across. Andy Tash with the steal goes in for the layup, and he won't get the basket, but he will get the foul.
That's the effort we need right there. And Tash has been doing it all game, especially on defensive end.
So Andy Tash will go to the line. The foul is on Spagnol.
Wonder if his brother is going to be at the game. The Irish Penn State game.
Oh, I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool if you got the dress at least, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know whether he gets to go to that or not. Andy Tash hits the first.
For any fans out there, obviously, his brother's early enrollment at Penn State, and they're playing the Irish this week in college football playoffs.
And Tash hits both, and Latrobe regains the lead. They had been down by 10. They're up now 22-20. And the pressure has had a lot to do with that.
We're going to get a 10-second call one of these times.
Coming down is Spagnol, tries to feed it to Davola. Hustling is Tash. And they're going to get Tash for the foul. So inbounding will be Jack Spagnol. Gets it to Connor Crossy, working against McNeil. Spagnol out front, hands it off to Mitchell. Connor Crossy. Davola at the top of the key. Back to Mitchell. Crossy will put up a three-point attempt and misses everything, but
those ones are tough because you want to contest the shot, but if you get in that law of verticality space, it's hard not to foul the shooter when you're that close.
So the foul is on Kyle McNeil. And we'll send Connor Crossy to the line. Latrobe with the lead here. Crossy misses the first. Franklin Regional, after scoring 20 points in the first period, has not scored here. We're nearly 3 minutes into the second period. So he misses two. He'll get a third attempt as Colin Holt comes into the game. For Franklin Regional. So it's Mitchell, Spagnol, Crossy, Colin Holt, and Davola. And getting the second one, or the third one I should say, is Connor Crossy. 22-21. Dom Scarton in the game. Baseline drive by Johnny Wetzel won't go, but Latrobe controls it. Cross court to Kyle McNeil. Looking to cut there is Wetzel. Loses the handle on it, and we'll go over to Franklin Regional with just under 5 minutes remaining in the second period. 22-21, Greater Latrobe on top. This has been kind of back and forth. Latrobe had the early lead. Franklin Regional took a pretty big lead late in the first period.
King Richard, I think we got a Jaton Williams sighting. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Proud alumni.
That's good. Davola.
He's good friends with King Richard, Bill.
And the three-point attempt, Connor Crossy hitting it. He has 4 points. All 4 points for Franklin Regional in this period.
His game's a bunch of runs.
Franklin Regional back up on top. Max Butler tries the shot. No good. Gets his own rebound and scores. So Butler now has 9 points in the second period. Spagnol trying to get it to Colin Holt. Once again, it is Connor Crossy. And he hits another three.
And Crossy's having a really good first half here, 14 points.
Feed to a cutting Andy Tash, and he gets the layup. Nice pass and a nice cut by Andy Tash. Latrobe still pressuring all over the court. special attention on Connor Crossy. Colin Holt underneath. Nice pass to Spagnol. Won't go, though. And Latrobe comes away with the rebound. Ahead to Kyle McNeil.
Ooh.
Tries to put it up. He can't get his shot. So back comes Franklin Regional. This has been a fast-paced game up and down the court, as it always is with the Latrobe. Crossy to Colin Holt at the top of the key. Spagnol and DeVola. And DeVola just drives inside, puts the reverse layup up, and gets the basket.
He used his body on that play. He shielded off Max from even recovering on that.
So Andrew DeVola with 4 points now. 29-26 Franklin Regional back on top. Max Butler drives inside, puts up the left-hander, no good. And Connor Crossy with the three-point attempt. McNeil with the rebound ahead to Tash. Tash trying to drive through a couple of men back out front. Dom Scarton with the three-point attempt, no good. And Colin Holt will rebound for Franklin Regional. 2:25 remaining in the first half. The Panthers with a three-point lead, 29-26. Crossy, inside feed to DeVola. It looks to put one up, and he goes down, and I think that's going to be on Tash. I don't know if that's his second or third.
I think second, Bill, but don't quote me on that just yet. 3. Uh-oh.
So Tash now in early foul trouble. DeVola will go to the line. Misses the first. So Brady Prohovic, Ian DeSerb, Sawyer Butina.
You know, DeVola's only 6'1".
Yeah.
He's playing
like he's bigger. And Mike Monios. He hits the second. Butina to Monios. Max Butler out front.
I didn't catch that one, Bill.
I think it's going to be a blocking foul on the screen that was set.
Oh, that's 3 on DeSerb.
So Ian DeSerb with 3 and Andy Tash with 3. And that is a problem.
That's our front line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Max can step up and play any position on the court, but still, yeah, those two played hard the first half.
Logan Walter with the basketball. Spagnol down low to Colin Holt. He can't get it to go. With the rebound is Dom Scarton. And Sawyer Butina coming back down. Max Butler. Guarded by Crossy. A feed down low to Butler. Nice spin move. Tries to lay it up underneath and will draw the foul. 1:14 remaining. First half.
Got the Bardini's replay here, Bill. Max going to work again underneath. Great footwork. Didn't travel at all. Nice pivot twice.
So Butler goes to the line. Latrobe down 4 right now. But Butler will shoot 2 here. And this is the first. Kyle McNeil back in the game along with John Wetzel. So it is Wetzel, Butler, Scarton, Butina, and McNeil for Greater Latrobe. Butler misses the second, and with the rebound is Colin Holt for Franklin Regional. So Latrobe, if they can hit their free throws, they would be ahead in this game. With the baseline drive is Jonah Johnston, and he gets his 8th point of the game.
And Bill, with Tash and DeSerb out, that's hard to have Nice rebound by Butler.
Butler with the rebound and the score.
Gotta have the presence on defense.
11 points in the second period and in the game for Max Butler. 32-28, Franklin Regional on top with 43 seconds left in the first half. It's been an action-packed first half. It will be Connor Crossy going to the line. 14 points in the game, make it 15.
That kid can play.
Yes, he can. He's one of the senior leaders for the Panthers. And he doesn't get the roll on the second. So here comes Latrobe now with 35 seconds left. Max Butler bringing it up court.
I like how both coaches play old school man-to-man. Fun to watch.
Johnny Wetzel, top of the key, feeds Butler underneath. And he makes a move, nice move, puts it up with right hand and gets the basket. Max Butler, 13 points. And all alone for the layup there is Colin Holt. He gets his first two, and that's the end of the first period. So Franklin Regional gets the last 2 points of the half. They lead it as we go to halftime. 35-30 is the score. And we will be back to recap the first half and give you some scoring and set you up for the second half here as well. You're watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media, and we thank you for doing so. Going to go to a commercial break now.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, conductor! How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks. Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You say my kid?
Yeah!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Den. Greater Latrobe Senior High School is Bill Brown, Mike Yandrick, Tristan Borland, Richard Hillwig, and Zach Miller bringing you tonight's game here on the Wildcat Network. And we remind you, never miss a Wildcat Network broadcast by signing up for our emailing list. Sign up for the free email list at www.wildcatsnet.com or by scanning the QR code on your screen. By signing up for this email, you'll receive an email directly to your inbox every week with the weekly schedule and links to every game on the schedule. Again, sign up for the Wildcats Network email list, www.wildcatsnet.com, or via the QR code on your screen. Thank you for your continued support of the Wildcats Network. Franklin Regional leads it here 35-30 at halftime. It's been a seesaw affair. Latrobe led early. Franklin Regional took a 10-point lead late in the first. Latrobe battled back, led by 3, and now they find themselves down 5 here at halftime. Just recapping some of the scoring here. Max Butler leads Latrobe. 13 points. He got all of those in the second period. Ian DeSerb has 4 points, but more importantly, he has 3 fouls that has sent him to the sideline. Same with Andy Tash. Tash with 4 points, but he has 3 fouls, which has limited his play. John Wetzel, he has 7 points in the game. Kyle McNeil with 2. For Franklin Regional, it is Connor Crossy. He has 3 3-pointers in the game, 15 points. He leads the Panthers scoring. And then it is Jonah Johnston with 8 points, followed by Andrew DeVola with 5, 3 from Anthony Mitchell, and 2 each from Colin Holt and Jack Spagnol. So that is the scoring for Franklin Regional and for Greater Latrobe. Mike, your impressions of the first half?
Well, it was both quarters. It was a bunch of runs from each team. Franklin Regional started out strong. Then the Wildcats came back. They held them scoreless, I think, for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then Franklin Regional came back. But, yeah, DeVoli and obviously Crossy, I mean, he's putting points on the board. But between Crossy and Butler, I mean, they're really keeping their teams in this game single-handedly.
We mentioned that Butler didn't score at all in the first period, but has all 13 of his points in the second. So we're ready to begin the third period of play here tonight. And the third period is brought to you by Bardini's Country Smokehouse. Located in Crabtree, Bardini's Country Smokehouse is your spot for all your meat needs. Check out all that Gary has to offer at bardinimeats.com. Again, that's bardinimeats.com. Thank you to Gary Bardini and Bardini's Country Smokehouse for their continued support of the Wildcats Network. They have been a solid sponsor of the Wildcat Network for a number of years, and we appreciate it very much.
Yeah, the replays are awesome.
The replays are awesome, that's for sure. So inbounding for Franklin Regional to begin the third period, that will be Jack Spagnol. And he will get it into Connor Crossy. They double team him. Nice feed over to Jonah Johnston, and doesn't go. Here comes Latrobe on the fast break. Max Butler to Andy Tash, drives inside, lays it in. So Andy Tash now with 6 points in the game, and the lead is 3 for Franklin Regional. Latrobe showing pressure.
Alex Tash is actually at the game. Is that him down there? Yeah, okay.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry. I wasn't sure.
His brother, I think, is next to Juton down there.
So the three-pointer, and it's hit by Anthony Mitchell. Mitchell now with his second three-pointer of the game, and the lead is back to 6 for Franklin Regional. It's good to see Jaton Williams and Alex Tash here at the game. Max Butler working against Spagnol, drives inside, puts it up, and gets it to go. So Butler now with 15 points. 38-34, Franklin Regional.
That trap.
To Crossy. Mitchell. And that is Spagnol. Back out front to Mitchell. Johnny Wetzel working against Mitchell. Crossy to Jonah Johnston. Puts it up, won't go. Rebound by Tash. And here comes Latrobe. Max Butler to Kyle McNeil. Butler driving in, puts up the shot, no good. McNeil gets the ball, tries to put up his own shot, and he'll draw a foul. So Kyle McNeil will go to the line. And the foul is on Jonah Johnston. That's his second. Kyle McNeil with 2 points in the game. Latrobe has not done that well from the foul line here tonight. There we go.
I don't have the exact numbers, but yep, got to hit him.
So McNeil, 1, cuts the lead to 3. And we have a ball off the foot of Johnny Wetzel. So inbounding. The Panthers. 6 minutes remaining third period. The Panthers up 3, 38-35. Spagnol across to Crossy, no good. And Andy Tash with another rebound for Latrobe. John Wetzel feeds underneath to Max Butler. Puts up the shot, left-handed, and gets it. Butler now with 17 in the game. 4 in the third period. Ian DeSerb on Andrew Davola. Franklin Regional slowing it down now. Spagnol to Johnston. Mitchell tries to feed underneath to Davola, and it goes out of bounds. So good defense there by the Wildcats. They get the ball back with 5:17 left in the third period. They're down 1, 38-37. Cross court to McNeil. 3-point attempt. He nails it. Kyle McNeil. McNeil now with 5 in the game. And Latrobe hustling and getting the ball back. Max Butler, and he lays it in.
Here we go. Nice run by the Wildcats.
So the Wildcats with a run like Mike said, and they suddenly take a 42-38 lead with just under 5 minutes left in the third period. And we'll be back with more basketball action after this.
My name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wildcat Den. You're looking at the Latrobe huddle here as they get ready to come back in action. They turned a 3-point deficit into a 4-point lead right now, 42-38, with a lot of hustle. 6 points in the period for Max Butler, 19 in the game.
It's that full court pressure, Bill.
Mitchell, they're trying to trap him. Crossy gets it, and the ball's knocked down by DeSerb, and will go out of bounds, and Franklin Regional will keep it. Ian DeSerb in the game along with Andy Tash, both playing with 3 fouls at this point.
Look at him hops by DeSerb.
Connor Crossy, they're going to get, if that's on Tash. Oh, no, it's not. Something to do with McNeil.
He has blood on his knee.
So they have to attend to that. 4:48 remaining in the third period.
So I'm guessing they don't need a timeout?
Guess not. I would have thought they did too.
Yeah, because no sub came in at all.
Franklin Regional, as we said, coming in here with a 5-6 overall record, 1-3 in the section. They're always a dangerous team.
Every year.
So it'll be inbounded by Spagnol back to Anthony Mitchell. And here come the Panthers. Davola He's working against Andy Tash.
5 seconds. Oh, almost had a 5.
Jonah Johnston has it knocked away. Here comes to serve now, coming the other way. Andy Tash got knocked to the floor. John Wetzel with the layup. Wetzel with the drive and score. And the lead is 6 now for Greater Latrobe. Andrew DeVola to Jack Spagnol. Drives inside. His ball is knocked away by Kyle McNeil. And they're going to say he was fouled by McNeil.
All right, got the replay here. Ooh, got a lot of orange on that, up top at least.
So Spagnol will go to the line. He has 2 points in the game. And makes the first. Only 4 points in this third period by Franklin Regional to this point. But we're only halfway through. Spagnol hits the second. And the lead is back to 4 for Greater Latrobe. Sawyer Bettina is in the game for Greater Latrobe. Wetzel underneath to Bettina. Feeds it back to Wetzel. Max Butler at the top of the key. Almost had it knocked away. Wetzel to Andy Tash. Drives inside, tries to lay it in, won't go. DeVola with the rebound and ahead to Mitchell. Anthony Mitchell working against Ian DeSerb. As we said, DeSerb playing with 3 fouls, as is Andy Tash. DeVola top of the key with the 3-point attempt, no good. And trying for the rebound is John Wetzel. And they're going to say that it was off of Jonah Johnston. So we're seeing some new players. Colin Holt is in the game now for Franklin Regional, along with Dylan Carr.
Got the matchup zone here, Bill. Two, 3 here.
Cross court to Wetzel. And back across court to Butler. Feed inside to Andy Tash. He gets the basket. Andy Tash with 4 points in the period, 8 in the game, and he also goes to the line.
Good take by Tash.
Dylan Carr committed the foul. That's his second.
I'm glad they called that, because those could be dangerous plays when they bridge somebody like that. I mean, I'm glad the referees recognized that.
Andy Tash with the 3-point play. Latrobe's lead is 7. Going underneath is Colin Holt. DeSerb with the rebound for Latrobe. Wetzel loses the handle on it, but keeps it. Max Butler trying a baseline drive. Tries to feed it all the way out to Bettina. John Wetzel with the 3-pointer. Johnny Wetzel, he has 2 in the game. He also has 12 points in the game. And right now, Latrobe's defense is everywhere. Wetzel with the steal. They're going to say that went back and crossing and back.
I want to see this one. A great effort by the Wildcats, nonetheless.
Here's the hustle.
Okay, you have to have possession and all 3 be across the court. So,
yeah,
I don't know why they call back court.
I don't know either.
Oh, Tash at the end there. Okay.
So Dom Scarton is in the game for Latrobe. Tash takes a seat. Connor Crossy, big second period for him. Gets it over. Anthony Mitchell won't go. With the rebound, though, is Jonah Johnston. He and Scarton fight for the ball. And it's going to be on Scarton. 2:09 remaining in the third period. Latrobe on top, 50-40. Their biggest lead of the game. Franklin Regional into Colin Holt, working against Scarton. Can't get it to go. Wetzel with the rebound, but he has it taken away by Mitchell. And wait, that had to be steps.
Oh,
he switched hands and
he hop step and took a third.
Two steps with each hand.
Got the replay. I'm glad Max wasn't hurt on that. Actually, he grabbed his arm.
So fighting for the rebound here.
Yeah, a little extra curricular activity there.
So Latrobe will have the basketball with just under 2 minutes remaining in the third period. They lead by 10, 50-40. They have held Franklin Regional to just 5 points in this third period. Latrobe looking now to slow things down. Ian DeSerb, Scarton, Wetzel, Dom Scarton, sophomore, Sawyer Butina, Wetzel to Max Butler. Butler looked inside, goes cross court to DeSerb, Wetzel, and back out to Butina. Max Butler, he'll try driving, and he takes it back out. They're just over a minute remaining in the third period.
Good patience by the Wildcats.
Absolutely, sitting on a 10-point lead. Nice feed as DeSerb makes the cut.
Okay, underneath, only 13 foul on Franklin.
That's on Mitchell. One minute remaining in the third period. Latrobe with a 10-point lead. They've sat on the ball here for a little while. Feed inside to DeSerb. Nice pass. Dom Scarton with the three-point attempt. Won't go. Hustle for the rebound, and here comes Franklin Regional. Connor Crossy ahead to Logan Walter. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by DeSerb. And back comes Latrobe. Scarton trying to get it to Sawyer Butina. It is knocked out of bounds by Dylan Carr. So 40 seconds left. Kyle McNeil comes back in. Butina sits down. Kyle McNeil will inbound for Latrobe. Nice pass to Max Butler, and Max gets the basket. 8 points in the period, 21 in the game.
I think that was over a minute possession, too.
Oh, at least. So Franklin Regional now with 25 seconds left, driving inside and getting the layup. Oh, nope. They're going to say he traveled. Jonah Johnston looked like he had a basket, but he took a couple of extra steps before that, and so Latrobe will get the ball back. 12-point lead.
Every generation thinks the next one has it easier, but the traveling calls, I just can't believe how much you get away with most of the time. So it's good to see him at least called sometimes.
Johnny Wetzel driving inside. He is taken to the floor hard, but he does draw a foul. So he will go to the line. And it is on Jonah Johnston. That's his third.
Great take by John there on the triple team, too.
Johnny Wetzel. 12 points in the game, 5 in this third period. And he misses the first. Tina, Monios, and Brady Prahovic are back in the game for Latrobe with just under 14 seconds left. Wetzel and Max Butler are also remaining in the game.
I always felt bad for John since he was a kid because his dad was close to 90% from the line. It's like, how are you supposed to live up to that, you know? His dad was one of the best free throw shooters I've ever seen.
Logan Walter tries to drive down and get a layup, and he draws a foul.
He'll be fine, though, Bill, I think. As the season goes on, he'll start hitting them.
Sawyer Butina is called for the foul. That's his first. Logan Walter will be shooting.
Okay, here we go.
This is the first.
6.9 seconds.
So Scarton, DeSerb, and McNeil come back in the game with 6.9 seconds remaining. Walter hits the second. So Latrobe coming down. Try to get a shot off before halftime, or third period. Jonah Johnston with the long shot that does not go. We have played 3. Good period for Greater Latrobe. They lead it 52-41. And we will be back with the final period of action after this.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
We're back here. Ready for the fourth period of play. Jesse Reed talking to the officials. Mike Latrobe's defense held Franklin Regional to 6 points in that third period. And at the same time, they were able to score 13, 18, 22. And that is the difference.
It's really good to see Tash and DeSerb not get their fourth. I don't want to jinx them, but that's huge going to the fourth quarter with them, not having 4 fouls.
So a 16-point advantage for Greater Latrobe, and that has a lot to do with the 11-point lead they hold right now as we begin the fourth period of play. Latrobe's defense has been very solid in that third period. Logan Walter, sophomore. Crossy.
He dribbled.
Yeah, that was double dribble. Logan Walter with the foul line jumper. Doesn't go. Wetzel leads the break. Gets it ahead just over the head of Ian DeSerb. Just a little too high.
He wanted the alley-oop, I think.
So Max Butler with 8 points in that third period. 5 for John Wetzel. 5 for Andy Tash. And 4 for Kyle McNeil. Getting some big scoring from their starters. So Max Butler gets a foul. That's his first. And the ball almost stolen by Kyle McNeil.
Cats continuing the pressure here. That's what's got us the double-digit leader now.
Colin Holt gets it ahead, trying to find Dylan Carr. Bounces off his foot out of bounds. So Latrobe will have the ball. 11-point lead, 52-41. Wildcats trailed by 5 after the half, but with a 22-6 third period advantage. Nice pass down low, and it goes off the foot of Wetzel. Here comes Connor Crossy. No, I'm sorry, that's Walter, Logan Walter.
Is he the freshman I heard about?
He's a sophomore.
Sophomore, okay.
Crossy to Dylan Carr. Back out front. Crossy had a big second period, but he was held in check for the third.
I think it's on McNeil.
So Kyle McNeil now with 3 fouls. Tash, McNeil, and DeSerb all with 3 fouls. DeSerb and Tash have been able to play with 3 fouls. They had that before halftime. So Mitchell inbounding for Franklin Regional. Putting up the runner, no good. And that was Weber Rankin.
Now that's Cooper's younger brother, I'm guessing.
I have no idea. Rankin puts up the shot and gets it to go. Weber Rankin, a sophomore. Max Butler. To Wetzel. Andy Tash. Butler trying a spin move, being guarded by Jonah Johnston. The shot won't go, but putting it back up is Andy Tash.
The garbage man, cleaning it up.
Andy Tash with 11 points in the game, a timeout on the floor, 6:07 remaining. Latrobe up 54-43, and we'll be back with more basketball in a moment.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
I can earn that solo!
You see if I did it?
Yeah!
Welcome back here to the Wildcat Den, and you see Coach Brad Wetzel, Franklin Regional, getting the ball up court. That's Jonah Johnston to Connor Crossy, out front to Anthony Mitchell. 54-43, I should say. Latrobe on top. And it is Rankin with the three-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Max Butler, and he's bringing it the other way. And he bounces it off of Anthony Mitchell.
Still got the double-digit lead here. 5:37 to go.
Just want to remind you, fuel your day at Alamo Restaurant Group's local McDonald's. Visit their locations in Latrobe on Lincoln Avenue and on Route 30 inside the Mount Laurel Plaza. And thank you again. Nice pass to Ian DeSerb for the layup. And we want to thank the Alamo Restaurant Group for supporting the Wildcats Network.
Remember the Alamo.
So
two locations, two Alamos in Latrobe. Yeah.
DeSerb now. A number of players for Latrobe in double figures.
Now, Bill, I think it's great what he does with those McDonald's because a lot of kids get work experience, at a young age and gives them opportunities. So I think it's great what he does with those McDonald's.
Andy Tash with another block. Max Butler trying to drive inside, puts it up, doesn't go. And fight for the rebound. Jonah Johnston going with Andy Tash. Johnston trying to get it ahead to Connor Crossy, and it goes out of bounds. Latrobe will have the ball. Sawyer Butina is in the game right now. So it's Butina, Johnny Wetzel, Max Butler, Andy Tash, and Ian DeSerb for Greater Latrobe. They lead it 56-43. It's been all Latrobe here in the second half.
I wish I had a turnover count, but Wildcats, I said, John.
Johnny Wetzel with the jumper gets it to go. He has 14 points now.
I would say at least 15 turnovers we got this game so far, at least.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. Connor Crossy, long pass is stolen by DeVolik, trying to get it ahead to Crossy, and it goes out of bounds, and Latrobe will get the ball back with 4:22 remaining in the game. So we have a timeout on the floor, 4:22 remaining. Latrobe on top 58-43, and we'll be back with the conclusion of this game right after this.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Back here at the Wildcat Den, you're looking at the huddle for Franklin Regional and their coach Jesse Reed. They trail right now 58-43. It's hard to believe that at one point they had a 10-point lead late in the first period into the second. And they led at halftime by 5.
Yeah, they had 2 great runs in the first 4 minutes of the game, and I think it was the last 4 of the second quarter.
But Latrobe has owned the second half here. Franklin Regional has only 8 points in the entire second half so far. Now still have to go here in the fourth, but Latrobe's defense has really shut down Franklin Regional. Kyle McNeil, Johnny Wetzel. Wetzel with a really nice game here, 14 points. And Max Butler, he leads all scorers with 21. Latrobe now just content to sit on it, run some time. Jonah Johnston working against Wetzel. Nice feed underneath the Butler, trying to get the shot up, and they're going to get Anthony Mitchell, I think, for the foul.
Yeah, this is a great play here by the Wildcats. Watch how Max Butler sets this up with the pivot, backdoor cut. Great find by John Wetzel.
Butler hits the first. 22 points in the game. Holt, Spagnol, and Walter back in the game for Franklin Regional. Max Butler, just unofficially from where he stands right now, he only needs about 40 points for 1,000.
What's he have, 22? 23.
23 now. 19 he would need. And Latrobe trapping Connor Crossy.
Yeah, I got to give Penn Trafford a lot of respect. When his brother got 1,000 points on the road, they gave him the recognition he deserved. And most away teams don't do that. So hopefully he gets it at home is what I'm trying to say.
Connor Crossy had 15 points in the first half. He has been held scoreless in the second. He has not scored a point. Big first half, but Latrobe has shut him down, as they have almost everyone for the Panthers.
I know he's flashing the 3 sign in the first half to the Wildcat bench. You see that?
No.
Hasn't hit a shot since.
He did hit 3 threes, but not in the second half. And getting the basket there is Spagnol. Jack Spagnol with 5 points. This is the second fight for the rebound between DeSerb and Jonah Johnston. And the arrow will go toward Latrobe. Andy Tash quietly with a really nice game tonight. 11 points, 3 block shots. I don't know how many rebounds. Cross-court pass. Long three-pointer, and it's nailed by Max Butler. So Max Butler now with 26 in the game. And what are we going to know? We're not going to get the charge. Johnny Wetzel called for the foul.
Yeah, it did kind of reach a little bit.
So it's Logan Walter, excuse me, for Franklin Regional.
Now Wildcats, I like this defense. It's preventing the threes.
Walter driving inside, throws up a shot, and they're going to call Butler for the foul. And Walter will go to the line to shoot 2. Logan Walter with 1 point in the game. This is the first. 2:52 remaining. Latrobe up by 19. Hard to believe. This game was so close for so long.
Yeah, that defensive pressure will do that.
Walter hits the second.
Okay, they got the 1-2-2 here.
Wetzel ahead to Butler, and he tries to drive the baseline, and he gets tripped up. Goes to the floor. Foul will be on Crossy. And Wetzel will inbound from underneath the basket to Ian DeSerb. Nice feed underneath to Butler. Spins DeSerb, trying to get the rebound score. Can't get it to go. Butler. Latrobe controlling the boards there.
Ian DeSerb attacked that beautifully.
He did.
He waited till it hit the rim. It's what you're supposed to do on the offensive end.
So Butler will go to the line. The foul is on Colin Holt.
Yeah, effort's been there the whole game so far. They haven't took their foot off the gas yet.
They never do.
Great
it's
shape.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say. They're always running.
We didn't even go that deep into the bench tonight. Will we go 7 deep, I believe, huh?
Maybe 8. Brady Prohovic was in the game. Scarton and Butina played.
Oh, that's right. Brady got in. Good for him. That kid, he's such a great student athlete, great person.
Butler hits the second. But yeah, 8 players in.
I know football is his main sport, but still, he loves Latrobe basketball and his teammates.
Well, he's a heck of a football player. He always got tough yardage for the Wildcats when they needed it.
Oh, yeah, always kept them legs churning this year.
It's Holt with the 3-point attempt. Butler on the rebound, getting it ahead to Kyle McNeil. Ahead to Andy Tash for the layup. Nice fast break.
That's how you beat a press. Get the steal. Look at that. Ian's really, what a game he's having, just by effort alone.
And driving in is Jonah Johnston to get the layup. You look at this score now and you think, how was Franklin Regional in this? Nice save by Crossy. Tash ahead to McNeil, and Ian DeSerb will get the dunk.
Did you see that crossover McNeil had? That was really tight, knee to knee.
1:30 remaining in the game. Connor Crossy's 3-point attempt no good. Andy Tash with the rebound. And Latrobe is going to go to 12-1 on the season. 68-47 the score now. But believe me, it was not this close. In fact, Franklin Regional led at halftime. They're going to get Spagnol for the foul. Dom Scarton will be coming back into the game. A number of different players will be coming in. Prohovic and Sawyer Butina and Mike Munoz. So a nice hand for the starters tonight. They played a whale of a game for Greater Latrobe, especially in the second half.
Oh, Teslowich is coming in. He worked hard to make the team this year.
Owen Teslovich.
That's a Slovak name, right, Bill?
Dom Scarton with the 3-point attempt. It goes off of a player for Franklin Regional.
Yeah, because you don't want 2 reasons, obviously. You want the young kids to get playing time, but on top of it, like John has a D1 scholarship. Max obviously is going to get one. So you don't want to get your stars hurt this time of the game.
So we're seeing new people in the game for Franklin Regional as well. Number 5 is Dominic Mascara. He is in there with Daniel Masiello, Brian Bogler, and Leo Clemente, and Mitchell Stonecheck. So those are the 5 for Franklin Regional. And it will be Brian Bogler at the line.
Clemente wears 21. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I didn't notice that, but yes.
They just did a
That
thing.
was a good observation there.
Yeah, they just did a thing on the 10 most Pittsburgh sports legends, and I think Franco was 2, but Clemente was number 1.
He'll always be number 1. I'm sorry.
I like the way he gave back to those countries and
Oh my gosh, yes.
philanthropy and everything.
Just the player that he was.
That bat looked bigger than him on those films. Did you ever watch the 60 World Series?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, he's up there. That bat, I don't know how he swung it so good.
Well, he had a hit in every game. And
who was the pitcher? Bob Friend?
He was one of them. Vernon Law was the one that got most of the wins. He had 2 wins in the series.
I caddied for Mazeroski, and I think it was Bob Friend one time, and I just loved hearing the stories. And they finally got it on video. They've been playing it on the local Pittsburgh station.
Yeah.
So
35 seconds remaining in the game. And we're talking about Owen Teslavich, and he has the basketball right now. Scarton to Butina. Scarton. And Teslavich with the shot, no good. And the rebound is taken by Brian Bogler. Franklin Regional will come down with under 10 seconds. And is Clemente with the spin move, puts it up, no good, but he will go to the line with 3.9 seconds left. So as we said, Greater Latrobe will improve to 12-1 overall, 4-1 in section play. Franklin Regional will fall to 5-7 and 1-4. But for the first half at least, Franklin Regional gave Latrobe all they could handle.
yeah, their effort was there. It's just the experience of the Wildcats and our full court press. Just actually, Max Butler, those 13 points in the second were so huge for us. So a lot of things factored into this victory tonight.
So Clemente with the 2 free throws, and that will do it. Latrobe with a massive second half here, and they end up with the blowout victory as they beat Franklin Regional 68-49. We'll recap the scoring here for you. We'll also hear from Coach Brad Wetzel. Richard Hillwig will have an interview with him, and we hope to have one of the Latrobe players up here join us. All of that will be coming up on the postgame after this.
Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wildcat Den. Right now we're going to go down to the floor, and Richard Hillwig is with the winning coach, Brad Wetzel.
Thanks, Bill. Well, Coach, you held them to 14 points here in the second half. What changed defensively from half number 1 to half number 2?
Everything. The first half was it kind of took us by surprise that we came out with that. They're a dangerous team, and they pretty much said if you're not ready to play, they're going to take advantage of us. So it was just a matter of the guys shoring up and saying, this is what it's all about. You got a half to play. I think they were fortunate to be down 5, and let's just hope that mindset doesn't enter into the play again this year.
Most people will ask how many wins you have at the end of the year. I'm going to be the one guy to ask, how did you win tonight's game, more so than maybe the ways you won different games this year?
Yeah, it was certainly a tale of 2 halves, right? you hear it all the time, but I just thought that the guys bucked up and played as hard as they could. It wasn't flawless, but it was at least a type of energy and a type of commitment to each other. We had no rotations in the first half. We had flat feet. We had just all kinds of miserable problems, but I'll give the guys credit. That's where they deserve it for it to come out in the second half, hold them to 14 points, and I think we scored about 30-some, so that's not bad.
You guys were down 10 in the first quarter, and then later in the second quarter, you had to navigate without Andy and Ian, with them both having 3 fouls. How'd you do that?
Well, it's not easy. I mean, and we put ourselves in that position by being out of position, and that's what happens when you play lazy. And I'd like to say we take pride in the fact that we bring it. But tonight, we paid a price. Lucky for us, we didn't have to lose and learn a lesson. I hope we learned a lesson really well tonight.
It seemed like anytime you needed a big play or a big bucket, you got the ball in Max and John's hands tonight. What did they allow you guys to do offensively with the rotations, but also with their ability to score?
Well, I just think that they, from the get, really, they were seeing the floor pretty well, and both of them. And Max was really good around the hoop tonight. We needed it in the first half. We needed to get to some of those charity stripe shots, and that just kept us in the game. So I thought. Court vision was good between those two, and I think they kind of knew where each other were. Tonight was a big night for Max, and I thought, like you said, we needed a steady pouring from John, and he had to hit some shots. Not used to shooting too much, but I thought tonight when he did shoot, they were good shots, and tonight they went in.
Thoughts on McKeesport on Friday to potentially build some distance in the section for you guys?
That's what it is at this point. I mean they're a good team. I know they want a fast pace. They want to run. It's going to be up and down. We just got to make sure that we got 4 quarters of our best, not 2.
Coach, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Rich.
Bill, back to you.
Richard, thank you very much. Coach Brad Wetzel, thank you as well. And he's right. It was a tale of 2 halves here tonight. Greater Latrobe trailed 35-30 at halftime, but they scored 38 points in the second half, and Franklin Regional scored 14. And that is the difference in the game. 68-49 is the final here tonight. Just to recap some scoring, Max Butler, he didn't have a point in the first period, but he more than made up for it. He finished with 27 on the night. Ian DeSerb had 8 points for Greater Latrobe. Johnny Wetzel, 14. 13 from Andy Tash, who I thought was an unsung hero here tonight. I thought he had a terrific game. Kyle McNeil had 6, and that is the scoring for Greater Latrobe. For Franklin Regional, the leading scorer was Connor Crossy. He had 15 points, but he had all of those in the first half, Mike. He didn't score a point in the second half.
Yeah, I noticed that. Definitely tell 2 halves there. But, Crossy in the first half, he just scored and scored and scored, and it kind of negated the Wildcats. And then, like I said, Max went off with the 13. But the effort, like I said, Tash and DeSerb, the full court pressure, it was there all night by the Wildcats, and that's what got us the lead towards the end.
And you think about it, DeSerb and Andy Tash played the entire second half with 3 fouls. I mean, they were in foul trouble in the first half.
That was impressive because they're very physical, very hard-working kids. So, yes, it was good to see them not get that 4th.
So a team effort here tonight. Latrobe with 3 players in double figures. That would be Butler, John Wetzel, and Andy Tash. And close to it with Ian DeSerb. He had 8 points, and as we said, McNeil with 6. The other scores for Franklin Regional, it's kind of incidental. Jonah Johnson had 10. And then 5 from Andrew DeVola. Jack Spagnol had 5, 6 from Anthony Mitchell, and 2 each from Logan Walter and Leo Clemente. And that is all of the scoring for Franklin Regional and for Greater Latrobe. So the Wildcats hold serve here at home. Well, we want to remind you, as soon as I can find what I need, I need to remind myself is what I need to do. But as Richard said, Greater Latrobe taking on McKeesport. They'll be at McKeesport on Friday night, and then they'll be next Tuesday at Albert Gallatin will be here Thursday night, the girls will be home here, and we'll have that game for you on the Wildcat Network. And I have one more thing that I would like to mention, and I'm losing my sheets. Here we go. For professional-grade game day photos, look no further than R. Phillips Production. Purchase all the incredible sports photography the Greater Latrobe alumni Robert Phillips has captured using the QR code on your screen. To see more of Robbie's incredible work, check him out on Facebook and Instagram at rphillips.production. For 10% off your order, use code CATS10 at checkout. Again, that's CATS10 for 10% off your order. So we thank R. Phillips Production for their involvement in the Wildcat Network. As we said, Greater Latrobe will be home Thursday night. We'll have that game against Greensburg-Salem. The coverage starts at 7:15, tip-off at 7:30. Greater Latrobe girls, of course, lost a tough one tonight at Indiana. They ended up losing a close game there. And the boys will be home next Tuesday night to take on Albert Gallatin. We'll have that game as well. And then on Thursday night, Greater Latrobe girls will host West Mifflin. So we'll have all those games for you on the Wildcat Network. So we thank you for joining us for our game tonight. It was an exciting one. Latrobe putting it away in the second half. And we want to thank our production team. Well, first, Mike, as always, I want to thank you for helping me in this game because you know so much more basketball than I do, and I appreciate that. Also, Tristan Borland for producing tonight's game. Hey, we have a player. Max is here. All right, we're going to put that off for a second to wrap things up, and we're going to talk to Max Butler.
Good job.
Okay, Max. First of all, congratulations on that game tonight. Terrific game. No points in the first period, and then 27 in the rest of the game. So how did it go? What the first half, they get out to a lead. You got out to a lead, and then they came back and took a lead. It was back and forth for a while.
Yeah. It's just a lack of discipline on our part. We got to come in the game that we started the second half. That's how it's got to be every day. It's just we lack the confidence and the rotations, and our five guys need to come together at once.
Did you talk about anything at halftime? Because you came on, you held them to 14 points in the second half.
Yeah, coach was ripping into us a little bit, which got us fired up. And I had some words for the guys too. So.
Tell you what, your post game's off the charts this year, man. You got some double pivots like Kevin McHale out there, man. It was fun to watch. But yeah, second quarter, it wasn't just your scoring, the defensive pressure. You guys were like more in tune with your rotations.
Yeah.
And sure, having your brother here probably gets you a little extra.
I love him here, yeah.
Yeah. So we're really proud of you tonight.
You get two guys in foul trouble, like Ian and Andy. And so do you have to move down low into the
no, we have guys, Dom Scarton, who comes up and takes that position of taking the ball out. But sometimes if he's not in, I will take the position of being the low guy.
Well, you seem really natural, moving all over the court.
Yeah.
So what a game tonight.
Thank you.
You would never know from the final score that this was a close game for a while.
Yeah.
And you got balanced scoring, Johnny Wetzel with 14, and Andy Tash, I thought, played a really good game.
Yeah, they both played a great game, especially John, the pace.
So here you are now, 12-1 overall, and in the section you only have one loss. Are you happy with how you're playing right now?
Yeah, I'm happy. I think we can do a little better, but, it's just can't hate not being one loss, Got to take it and keep moving forward.
Well, I think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, I'm proud of your leadership, Max. I mean, you've really been showing it a lot this season. We're all proud of you, and like I said, you make the younger players better, defensively, offensively, everything. So just keep up the great work, man.
I will. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you.
Great game tonight.
Thank you.
So we thank Max for coming up here and for the interview. That was a nice treat for us. Thank you, Richard, for making that possible. So, as we said, we wanted to thank Mike for the fine job you do, as always, and for Richard. He always does a terrific job. He's responsible for so many things here that help us. And, of course, Tristan on producing this game tonight. He does an excellent job for us. And we got some nice camera work from Zach Miller. He did a really nice job for us. So our thanks to all of those people. And we thank you for joining us as well. So Greater Latrobe gets the win tonight. As we said, they're 12-1 now overall.
And we got McKeesport Friday night. I'm always looking forward to that game. Yep.
So for Mike and Tristan and for Richard and Zach, we want to say thank you for joining us on the Wildcat Network tonight. Greater Latrobe with the win here at home. 68-49 was the final.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.